So NotebookLM is one of Google's free AI tools, and it's quite interesting in the way that it works. So I thought, you know what, in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how it works and answer the question that most people have: is NotebookLM better than ChatGPT? I'm going to go through everything you need to know, so just treat this video as a tutorial. I'm going to show you how to sign up, how it works, and how it can also potentially help you if you're running some sort of an online business. But let's jump straight into it. Let me answer one of the most common questions that most of you have if you've never heard of this AI tool before, which is, Sam, what exactly is NotebookLM? So again, it's an AI tool that's been built by Google, and Google actually has various different AI softwares that anyone can use, anyone can sign up to, and many of them are completely free. You know, I'm sure that you've heard of Gemini, Gemma, VO, Imagen, you know, the list goes on and on. But Notebook is just one of the many ones that they're working on that helps you do specific things. And I'm going to show you those things as we move on in this video. But to continue with the definition of it, let me just break it down. So when we look at the actual name, NotebookLM, the reason why Google put notebook there is because it acts similar to a digital notebook, and the LM part stands for language model. And this is because NotebookLM operates using Google Gemini. So it's essentially a digital notebook that helps you use language models, e.g. Gemini, when it comes to helping you analyze, summarize, and again, helping you potentially with your online businesses. But one common question that so many people have is, Sam, how does it compare to ChatGPT? You know, why can't I just go into ChatGPT and use that instead of NotebookLM? And this is a question that I had myself, because we're living in a time right now where there's so many different AI tools popping up left, right, and center, and it can get a little bit confusing and a little bit overwhelming. And on this channel, as you guys already know, I like to give you the simplistic information that you need just so that you have a basic understanding. And I would say that the main difference between a tool like ChatGPT and NotebookLM is the fact that with NotebookLM, you're able to upload your own sources. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this in a moment. So NotebookLM is always going to refer back to that initial source that you gave it. However, with ChatGPT, when you go onto it, enter a prompt, enter a question, it's going to scan the internet and give you the best answer back. Now, I'm not saying that ChatGPT is bad, NotebookLM is good, or vice versa, because it all depends on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to use it with. But my goal with this video is just to kind of showcase exactly how it works so that you can decide when to use it, if you want to use it, or if you don't want to use it at all. But moving on to the next part of this video, which is the sign up process. Now, when it comes to signing up to it, again, it's very simple. You just go over to this website, notebooklm.google, and this is the page that you're going to see. So as I've said many times in this video, it's completely free to use, but they do have a couple different plans. So they've got their free plan when it comes to individuals looking to get started. And I would say that this is going to do the most of what you need it to do, but it's also got this plan, NotebookLM in Pro. And you know, this one you're going to have to pay for, and it comes with additional benefits. But bear in mind that with everything I'm going to show you in today's video, you don't need to pay for it. You could just use the free plan and it's going to work just fine. So if I just go back over to overview, when it comes to signing up, as long as you've got a Gmail email address, you know, you've got a Google account, you're going to be able to log in instantly. So you don't need to create a separate account, give them your details or anything like that. As long as you're logged in, like I am right now, I'm going to be able to click on try NotebookLM. Okay, perfect. So once you've logged in, it's going to take you directly to this page. Now, the way that most other AI tools work, you know, Google Gemini, ChatGPT, when you open it up, you're going to be presented with a chat box where you can enter your question. However, with this one, you're going to see that in a moment, but before you're able to get to that stage, you're going to need to upload the source document, you know, the source link, so that NotebookLM is going to know exactly what it needs to refer to. And this is definitely a USP, which stands for unique selling point, because it's always going to refer back to the initial source. It's never going to hallucinate. It's never going to go off track. It's never going to give you wrong information. I'm sure that you've probably used other AI tools. You know, you've had a conversation with it, maybe for a couple days, maybe for a week, but over time it starts to give you false information because it's not referring to a direct source. It's scanning the internet, and because of that, anything can happen. So I would say that this is definitely the reason why you might want to consider using NotebookLM. You know, it's perfect for personal reasons, business reasons, but of course this channel is all about making money online and building online businesses. So I'm going to show you how I've been using it with the different businesses that I've been running so that you know exactly how you could potentially use it as well. So when it comes to the sources, again, you can either upload a PDF document, audio file, you can upload MP3, a text document. You can get the document directly from your Google Workspace, e.g. your Google Drive. You can paste the text, but what I'm going to be doing initially is using a URL link. And the link that I'm going to be using is going to be from this online store that I built using AI. This is a dropshipping store. It's loaded with various different winning products that could be found on sites like AutoDS. This is a store that I actually built in my free course. I've got a free course where I walked all my students through step by step how I was able to build this store, how I was able to use AutoDS to automatically import products from suppliers overseas. And that's what this whole channel is about, really. It's about teaching you guys how to build online businesses where you're going to sell either physical products, digital products, because this is what allowed me to quit my 9-to-5 job. So now that I've got this website that has got all of these different winning products that, again, I loaded onto it using AutoDS, what I'm going to be able to do now is get the URL for this page that has all of the different products, go back over to NotebookLM, click on website, paste the URL in there just like that. And you can add multiple different URLs, by the way. So I'm just going to paste the actual home page as well. And I'm going to leave it like this for now. I'm going to add some other sources in a moment, but I want to keep it simple. So now that I've added these two different links from this AI built Shopify dropshipping store, I'm going to be able to click on insert. And as you can see, it's already started creating the notebook. And basically what it's done is that it's scanned the website and it's given me a summary of it. And what I'm now going to be able to do, just to confirm that it definitely knows information about my website, I'm just going to type in, tell me all the products that have been listed onto my website. I'm just going to click on send. Let's see if it's able to come back with all of the different products. Shouldn't take more than a few seconds. Okay, there we go. So it's come back with 20 different products, which seems to be correct. As we can see, these are all of the different titles of the product. It's also giving me the prices for the product as well. So let me just scroll through and see if it's correct. Let me just take a look at this one over here. This product is called Ultimate Wireless Electric Fence. And according to NotebookLM, it's selling for $39.99. Bear in mind, I haven't given it any prices. I haven't, told it any specifics about my product. I've just given it the links to my store. And if I go over to my store and click on the exact same product, okay, it's this one, we can see that the product is selling for $39.99 and it's available for people to buy right now. So that's quite interesting that it's able to do that. I didn't give it any information, as I already said. So now that I know that it knows my product, it knows my store, it knows my pricing, I'm now going to be able to use it when it comes to marketing tips, when it comes to helping me grow my business and just certain areas that I could improve on my store. Because I didn't mention this, but because NotebookLM is connected to Google and Google is the #1 biggest search engine with so much data in the entire world, you're going to be able to, use it in a strategic way when it comes to helping you get potential traffic. And bear in mind, I'm only showing you a way that you can use it with one particular online business model. It's not only for business, it could be used for personal, but this channel, again, is all about helping you grow an online business. So now that you've got the general idea as to how NotebookLM works, let me just quickly move on to one of the next parts of this video, which is walking you through an actual practical way as to how I can use it. So right here, as you can see, I'm on one of my competition stores. So they're not really my competition, but it's a pet store. They're drop shipping similar products that can also be found on AutoDS. For example, they've got all of these different dog car seats. And if I just go over to my AutoDS account, I'm just going to quickly type in dog car seat and let's see what comes back. Oh yeah, first I just need to change it to AliExpress and click on search. Yeah, so right here, as you can see, there's very similar products on AutoDS that if I wanted to list it onto my store, I'm going to be able to do so with a 9 business day shipping time. It can go as low as 7 days, 3 days. There's multiple different suppliers, multiple different options to choose from. But the point is, if I wanted to list any one of these different products on my store, because I've already connected my store to my AutoDS account, I'm going to be able to easily do that by clicking on import draft. So this is definitely an item that I can start selling because it's a pet item and I know that I can offer fast, decent shipping. But the overall point that I'm trying to make is that this is a potential competitor, but the key thing about this site that's helping them get all the traffic that they're getting thousands of visits every single day, is the fact that they've got a blog page over here. Let me just click into it. So right here, as you can see, they've got this blog page that they're somewhat consistent with. They're posting articles, I would say a few times a week. They could be doing a lot more, but if we just open up Similar Web, what I'm going to do is just scroll down over here. We can see that one of their main traffic sources is through search engines. 35% of the people that's landing on their site, 83% of their customers are from the United States, and 35% of the total traffic is coming from search. So this could potentially be because of these different blog articles that they're posting, which means that their articles are most likely doing well. So I'm going to use this site as an example. What I'm going to do is just copy the URL for their blog page and go back over to NotebookLM. And what I'm going to do is add an additional source. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to link the blog page just like that. And now that I've done that, I'm going to be able to come back over here and I'm just going to type in this prompt. Can you scan my competitor's website? And I've given it the name, and tell me the top 5 blog article titles that I could potentially replicate. So let's see if it's able to analyze this and give me a good response back. Okay, great. So it's now come back with the top 5 replicable blog article titles, if I said that word right, from this competitor. It gave me all of the different titles that I could potentially replicate, and I'm just going to pick one of these at random and show you the power of them. I'm just going to copy this one. I'm going to go over to Google, paste it in there like this, and then click on search. And right here at the top of the Google search results, we can see that this is the competitor that I've been analyzing. They've been able to get their article ranked in the Google search really high. And if I just scroll down, as you guys can see, it's a super simple article, but they're able to get free traffic simply because they have posted this article. They don't have to pay for it. There's a way that they can automate it. And the best part about it is that within this article, they're going to be able to put all of these different links, where if someone clicks into one of these different links, it's going to take the person directly to their product page. So just like that, NotebookLM has given me an insight as to what blog article I could replicate. And I'm also going to be able to use it when it comes to planning out the article in terms of what information to put in it, what's the best way for me to get it ranked in terms of the best target keyword, because remember, it is directly connected to Google's database. And don't forget guys, when it comes to writing blog articles and getting it ranked on Google, there's a very simple way that this can be done. This is something I broke down in my completely free course, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it in today's video, because the main aim today is just to walk you through how NotebookLM works. But if you did want to see how to build an AI dropshipping store, how you can load it with winning products from AutoDS, how you can find the best products to sell, how you can also automate blog articles to be written and published automatically with various different AI tools that you don't even need to pay for. Not that many people are talking about this on YouTube, but I've broken it down in a step-by-step format for completely free in the course down below, so be sure to check that out. But in terms of NotebookLM, there's so many different features, so many different ways that you can use it. I just wanted to give you guys a general overview today. Now, for example, on the right-hand side over here, we've got all of these different options. You can get an audio overview of your sources, video overview, a mind map, flashcards, a quiz. And there's also reports that you can generate as well. If I just open it up, you can either create your own report, you can get a briefing document, study guide, blog post. If you want to get market analysis, you can also do that. Content strategy, there's so many different things you can do. I'm just going to click on content strategy and generate a report. And as you can see, the report has now been generated. So I'm going to be able to go through this, read through it, see exactly what it's telling me, what I can do, the content pillars for my site, how to build this website up in the best possible way for me to get more traffic. But essentially the way that it works is similar to an assistant. You feed it the information that you want it to have, and it's always going to refer back to the initial document, initial link, so that you can go onto it, ask it any question that you want, and it's going to be able to analyze the data and focus on that initial source and give you the best possible answer. But I want to quickly show you one more interesting way that NotebookLM can be used for this particular one person online business. So because I've added my sources, I've given it my competitors, and by the way, I would recommend maybe adding up to around 5 different main competitors that you've been able to find. I'm going to be able to go onto it and enter this prompt. What I'm saying here is for my store, and I've given it the name, give me a list of 10 winning products that meet the following criteria. It needs to be within the pet niche, small and lightweight, low refund rate, easy to source on sites like AliExpress, Evergreen, and also highly searched for on Google. So I'm just going to click on enter. Okay, perfect. So within a few seconds, it's come back with this entire list of all of these different winning products. And I'm just going to pick one at random once again. Let's go with number 4, portable pet water. So I'm just going to copy the keywords just like that. Head over to Google Trends, paste everything in there just like this. Click on explore. And I'm just going to update this to worldwide and also since 2004 to present day. And right there, as we can see, portable pet water, for whatever reason, more and more people have gone onto Google to search for it in the last few months. And of course, as you guys already know, now I'm going to be able to go over to AutoDS and search for the product just like this. I'm also going to be able to select AliExpress, and I can also select where I want the product to be shipped from, but I'm going to leave that for now and say that I want it to be shipped to my customers in the UK. So I'm just going to search and see exactly if there's any options. So yeah, right here, as you guys can see, there's all of these dog water bottles that I'm going to be able to start selling straight away. But yeah, for the most part, I would say that those are the main things that goes into using NotebookLM. Remember that it's not some sort of get rich quick scheme. It's not a magic genie that you can just go on to. It's going to give you the magic answer for your online business. You're going to have to always put the work in, use these different tools when it comes to helping you out. But there's always going to be work that's going to be required on your part. Even learning how to use it in the most efficient way is going to be work, and making sure that you're feeding it with the right prompts is going to be another aspect of using it in the best way as well. But yeah, if you found any value in this video, you've learned anything, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. And if you wanted me to make another video breaking down any one of these other Google AI tools, showing you exactly how they work and how they can help you with a one-person business, a general business, whatever the case is, e.g. Gemini, VO, if you wanted me to talk about Nano Banana, the Google AI Studio, just put in the comments down below, let me know which one and your location, and I'll be sure to get onto that ASAP. And if you wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video I break down some of the best AI side hustles that I believe will help people earn an extra source of income over the next few months, you're going to be able to check that out by clicking the link right there. Watch that straight after this. It's helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it can help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.